Good afternoon and good evening, gamers. Welcome on back to the Cool Cat Gang Super Mario Odyssey Any Percent League. My name is Enemy Arcade, and I'm here with my co-commentator Troy of Athens. Troy, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Enemy.
Heck yeah, always nice to have a fellow Cool Cat in the booth. Today's match up for all of you. We have Dansta 206 with a lovely personal best of a 57.52 going up against TiloTech with a 59.59, just kind of barely squeaking on in there. And honestly, though, I'm expecting a really good match. This should definitely be a lot of fun. You know, I love seeing top-tier Mario Odyssey gameplay, and I'm absolutely expecting that today.
Yeah, it's some good stuff here. You can see the players warming up. Dansta doing some DSS. Tylo just doing random movement mechanics around Sand Kingdom. Was doing a little bit of Sand is Lava movement, you know, like for like Mario Odyssey Superstar. But other than that, they were just kind of fooling around.
You know, some days be like that. Let's be real.
Yeah, no, it helps. Just pure movement tech helps so much. So it's totally it makes sense to, like, even if you're not like actually using it for a specific route or IL or anything, you can just like just run around a bit.
Movement is very good. We do happen to have both commentators in the booth with us right now. Dansta, how are you feeling about this matchup today?
I'm not a commentator, I'm a runner, but...
Yeah, racers!
Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. I did a practice race earlier with Costa. I mean, it wasn't great. I got like a 7-minute lunch in, but it was still like survivable into noon if I got through disaster. Yeah, I mean, it just shows today can be good. But also could be bad. We'll see.
All right, and we also have TiloTech in the booth with us. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Heck yeah, epic. Are you
I'm doing good.
are you feeling pretty confident? Feeling very excited for this matchup?
I'm not feeling much of anything right now. Kind of like last race, I'm just walking in with no expectations. Just doing what I used to do, I guess.
You're here to move the Mario.
Exactly.
Epic. You know, that's what we're here to see. We are here to see this Mario get moved at absolute top speeds. Whenever you guys are ready, feel free to ready up in the race time lobby, and that timer will start counting down once both of you are readied up.
I was gonna ask if you guys had any goals for the race, but I guess I'm just ready yet.
Not really. Like I said,
Goal is to
no.
win.
My goal is to finish.
It's a great goal. It's a very good one.
Yes.
Alright. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, the runners have good luckened and deafened and or muted. And as you can see here, we are on a date and time screen to do something called DSTA.
Yes, DSTA, that's a thing that everyone knows about already, so yeah,
It is certainly a tech in the game Super Mario Odyssey, released for the Nintendo Switch 2017.
Now, we've already explained once this season, so I don't see the need for it.
It's true. I have gone on an entire expanse to say the entire thing. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, the coffee if you're just saying the coffee pasta, that's fine.
It's great.
In my opinion, that is fine because it just gives into the meme of it.
I love it's very good. It's a very good copy pasta, I must say.
It is.
Alrighty, and it looks like we've got our starts here. Both runners playing on. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not sure if it's traditional or simplified, but they are playing on one version of Chinese or the other.
I feel like I am noticing, I feel like that second message could be worded better because we're not tricking the game to thinking it's daylight savings time. It knows it's not daylight saving. It just tricks it into thinking that an hour went by.
Ah, that is true. Yeah, we're tricking the console to think it's
Yeah.
daylight savings time, which in turn
No.
tells the game, "Hey, an hour's passed. Grow that seed."
Yeah, I guess. And then like, well, because I'm saying it that way because like you can also just do it manually. Like if you miss it, you can literally just skip an hour on the clock. It doesn't need to be daylight savings time for it to work.
True.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I got you. As long as the game thinks there has been at least
20 minutes.
20 minutes of time passing.
So you actually don't even have to adjust the hour number. You could just go over to the minutes and just pass by 20 minutes, and it would also grow. I love semantics.
Listen. If you didn't have semantics, there would be far fewer interesting conversations happening. Let's be real.
That is true. I've talked about this before. Well, not necessarily here, but I actually am a bit of a grammar. I'm definitely one of the grammar police of my friends. So they just like screw around with each other and just be like, just correcting each other, just jokingly though. Like we don't really care, but it's just funny. Just
communication is. Communication's really important. So, it's you got to know what your friends are saying and whether they are joking or not.
Yes. While we were talking about grammar, TiloTech did mess up left side. So that did happen, and I did not miss it.
Yeah.
Just because I am talking about other stuff does not mean I'm not watching.
That's right. We've got our eyeballs glued to the screen. Sometimes it's hard to see two runners, but usually I could see both at the same time.
Some people think that's weird. I don't know. Sometimes I feel weird about like some commentators will talk about the game during the first two kingdoms. I kind of just like do small talk essentially at this point. But if something goes wrong, I will mention it.
Absolutely. We will most likely going to be seeing Dansta going for DSS, not just because of all that practice that he put in, but also he has said on multiple times, yes, I do DSS. Yeah. So.
He was also practicing it in the warm-up and gets the climb on the first try. Let's see how the rib jumps go.
Very nice. Going to save himself a little bit of time there over Tylo. Getting right up into that first brutal fight. Now, if you guys want to kind of watch along with the stats, we have a stat sheet that can tell you so many useful facts, just like how right now Dansta is currently plus, I believe that's 1 second on his PB. And, so many other things, like how Dansta has a 1 out of 3 DSS, which I believe now that's going to be 2 out of 4. So about 50%.
Yeah, tricks are not tracked in real time. They are tracked after the race is done. Or they could be like tracked during, but like it's not like reflected on that head-to-head page. It's reflected on the trick page, I believe it's called, track consistency page. Or
probably.
I'm trying to think. IL stats. Where does he track individual games? Where does it have? Match stats. Match stats. It'd be on match stats in real time.
There's so many stats on the stat sheets. Like, if you are a fan of stats or are just really intrigued, I huge recommend check out the stat sheet. It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah. Dansta going for chest clip. That looks good. And
delicious.
Make that without issues, showing the power of being a 57 runner now.
Yeah, Dansta made Cascade look so easy. Like, dang, dude. Dang.
Yeah. I know this is his second race of the season, but I don't know if we talked. I didn't watch his first race. I don't know if we talked about that. Dansta finally got his 57 after so long. I don't know how long of a fight it was to break the 58 barrier. Maybe Dansta will tell us later in chat or something if he's listening along. But it was a long, well-fought battle to get under 58, and it's honestly huge congratulations to him to finally getting that.
Yeah, 57 is a huge milestone for Super Mario Odyssey speedrunning, so absolute big congrats to him.
Like 1.5 years, yeah.
Oh, dang, yeah. Like, sometimes the grind is just like, ooh, gotta say, sometimes it is very tough to mess with.
The thing is, I know too, like, it comes down to, at some points, it's just, like, you get really burned out from it, of like, oh, I'm just not only are you not passing that milestone, but you're also not PBing. So you just get burned out at, like, doing that grind, so it's very possible that, like, the amount of time that it takes to get it takes so much longer, because you might just take a break from the game because you're just like, I can't take this anymore. so yeah, to come back and finally get it definitely, like, changes your outlook on the game.
Yeah, the grind is finally over. You can breathe a sigh of relief and just, like, play the game.
Yeah. Anyway, we got differences in routes here. We got Dansta going for a reverse town, where TiloTech is just taking the normal town. Or reverse town.
Reverse town, right.
Yeah.
Oh, no snipe there for Dansta, unfortunately. Kind of danced around that spot a little bit. Yeah, honestly, it's incredibly impressive to me, even as somebody, like, yeah, sure, I play 2-player, but it's very impressive to see someone grab that bird out over the sand, because you have to be on time with your inputs and your movement.
Mm-hmm. And I did mention it earlier to, like, when I was watching Dangers a couple weeks ago. I was like, Sand is full of strategies just named reverse something for no reason.
That is true, yeah. Was that reverse town, reverse Jaxie,
and then reverse Dram got added recently.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How do you reverse Dram? Wait a minute.
So reverse Dram, I have talked about it before, but it's not really done in runs yet. But instead of going down here, looking on TiloTech screen, instead of going to the alcove first, you actually stay on top, break the cage, and then go down to the alcove while setting up Cappy for the Dram. So instead of capturing the Bulbil twice, you just capture it once, and that saves about a second or two.
That's really nuts.
Yeah.
Hold on, that is, like, actually nuts.
Yeah, it's in the BTT. It's in a few, and I think people do it in IL runs as well. But I have not yet to really see it be done in, like, full, like, PB attempts. It's just like no one really goes for it unless it's an IL. But it's just such a cool trick to watch.
It's like, man, it's like when you see runners doing 70 star and they just suddenly pull out a single star strat. Cause
yeah, exactly.
Let me tell you, just like in this game, single star strats for so many, like many of the stars in SM64 are, like, incredibly different than what you would normally see for a high level 80%. It's nuts.
Yeah, and TiloTech's gonna have an interesting cycle here. They got plenty of time, and they kind of utilized it to kill the bullet bill so they don't accidentally capture it while doing the movement for the clip.
Honestly, pretty smart use of their time.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, I don't know if it was intentional that they set up their camera that way, because like set up their cycle that way. Like, it's totally possible that they are like, I'm gonna look a bit sooner so that my platform's at this position instead of a different position. It's possible. It could also just be a matter of coincidence, like they just adapted to whatever cycle they were currently on, or what part of the cycle. But yeah, it worked out.
It did. And, honestly, especially in a race setting, what more can you ask for?
Mm. There are a lot of things that can go wrong with tricks, and that's why you kind of, like, take them in and out depending on what situation you're in, which is kind of what you're talking about with the single star stuff. Like, it on 64. Like it's just the amount of tricks that players get from the years that they play this game. They understand the game better, and they can really be like, okay, this situation calls for this trick, and I don't think Dansta's gonna get the triple jump. Never mind.
Ooh.
I know what I'm talking about. There's a triple jump leg flip right there.
No, I gotta definitely feel you there, because I feel like, especially with the camera angle that we're given, it's kind of hard to see if they have in fact clipped out of bounds for that one. Like nut clip, that's usually pretty obvious. Oh no, Tylo missing the stack of coins.
No, that's a good thing. Getting the stack of coins is bad luck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Tyrone has explicitly said, because it is true for Tyrone. If he ever grabs that coin stack, it is bad luck. He's probably not going to PB that run. So
interesting.
You gotta avoid that stack of coins.
So inherently, then Dansta has been cursed by Tyrone. Okay.
I mean, it's an individual thing, but I mean, like, I have said these things. I do believe that some superstitions, especially in speedrunning, can just be like self-fulfilling prophecies. Like the mental game is so important. So if something is like in your mind of like, oh, I shouldn't have gotten that coin stack, it can actually affect your run. So
yeah, your personal psyche, it's kind of important. Yeah, I agree with you. It absolutely can affect how you're going to be doing in a run. Like if you are stressing out the entire time, even if it's about like one little thing, it can completely throw you off your game. Dansta coming in the chat saying actually best lake exit in like 2 weeks. Yo, let's go. Nice.
A lot of people don't realize where Dansta's name comes from. It is actually part of his name. I never realized it until I read what his last name was, and I was like, wait a second. I see 3 letters in your last name.
Dude, honestly, that's a mood. That is absolutely a mood. It's like, how'd you come up with that name? And just and you go,
your name. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. Like, yep, you got the reference. Good job.
There you go. It's amazing.
He's proud of himself for that. You can see the smile is still going there.
I see it too. Right, it's good. It's good. Honestly,
I don't want to distract it too much. Let's go back to the run.
Fair enough. So there's something that. Sorry, Dansta. We appreciate you. Don't worry. I was gonna say there's something that I've noticed with the bunny rock, and it's probably because the muscle memory is so strong. It does not need to be done. But something I've noticed on the bunny rock. Bunny moon is when you grab the rock moon, you turn around and you dive into the moon. Nobody changes their camera around. You ever notice that? Like again, I'm sure it's just because of the muscle memory, but I know there's technically enough time that you could turn the camera around and then grab that other moon, so you're just kind of looking at the other moon. Probably doesn't affect much, like at all. I just know personally, I like to see where I'm going. That's all.
I'm not necessarily sure what you mean.
That's fair. It would make more sense with like an actual visual thing, I suppose. So yeah, completely fair.
It's fine. Some things get lost in translation when you're just talking about them. But yeah.
That's true. Like words are pretty hard sometimes.
Words are hard.
Even though in certain cases, a lot of people consider English to be like a language to learn or a universal language of sorts. Like it's hard for some reason. Honestly, English hard.
Yeah. I mean, there is some linguistic theories about that, but I don't want to go into that because I'm not a linguist, so whatever.
Same.
Anyway, TiloTech's doing nut clip. Dansta's nut clip went just fine. Oh, Dansta missing the checkpoint, though. Did go for it. They did throw out the hat for it. Or that might have been also a moving thing simultaneously. But yeah, they were not able to get the checkpoint, so hopefully their FRS goes fine here. Pulls off the triple jump. And yeah,
Does
I think
does
that's
7TV
plenty of
work?
distance.
Does 7TV work here on YouTube? I want to type out that really long email.
That does not. BTTV still does.
Okay.
Which is odd because the name is better Twitch TV.
True.
But
It does work though. That's the important part. Man, I actually wish I could remember the name of that emote purely for the meme of the emote, but it's too long. It's too long.
There are still some glitches with using integrated emotes on YouTube, honestly, because it's so nice, looking up emotes just with putting a colon in front of the word.
I agree.
And that for some reason it just doesn't work on YouTube. It just pulls up the emoji list, and I'm like, I don't want an emoji.
I don't want your boring, weird built-in stuff.
Yeah, and speaking of stuff that's being annoying here, we got TiloTech with FRS. Oh my god, yeah. So the Piranha Plant completely messed up his movement there. And then his setup was completely lost. He had to improvise a little bit there, and it just completely screwed him over.
Oh, man, that's so unfortunate. Didn't even get the checkpoint. We just got to go all the way back around. Oh, man. Poor TiloTech.
Yeah. And having to go through the lever cutscene here, because that is the fastest way. I'm not sure what that was.
I think, maybe it was a brain fart. Maybe not. The camera thing would be slow. Okay. Fair enough. I see.
Okay, TiloTech looks good on their second attempt on the FRS. That was
Woohoo!
That was a squeeze. Yeah, they barely made that. They were about to bonk on that ledge right there.
Pixels, man. Pixels. Yeah. And you might not think about it in a game that's nice, good old 60 FPS. If it's docked into Switch, hopefully 1080p. But pixels are still there.
Yeah.
Oh,
what the heck? He went faster than the Flower Road.
Man, Tylo just having a really hard with it here. It's so unfortunate.
I think that's what happened. That's what it looked like happened. Is he went ahead of the Flower Road and just was expecting there to be a floor, and there wasn't.
It's very unfortunate. Yeah, you gotta be really careful about that floor, man.
It's actually a very common thing in Nintendo games I found, especially in this one, where the game is it punishes you for being too fast.
Yeah, it's yes, there are some speed things built into this, but we don't want you to go too quickly.
One of the things that comes to mind is frame perfect ground pounds. If you do them, it sounds like a cool thing, right? If you do it, it's not a ground pound anymore.
Yeah. What was it? I think I remember. It's you literally do a frame perfect ground pound.
Yeah,
and it doesn't do anything.
If you hit jump on the exact frame that you land on after a ground pound, it doesn't register a ground pound.
What is this? I believe this is the Cool Cat King Super Mario Odyssey N% League. Pretty sure, unless we're talking about the purple soup. That's poison. Usually. Oh yeah,
Saying that they love that for frame perfect ground pounds? No, that's terrible.
The punishment,
Oh, the kleptomaniac coming out from Dansta.
Very nice. Oh, of course, wall slide.
Yeah, for newer players, newer viewers here, the kleptomaniac, you normally have to walk onto those stairs, but if you just kind of skate by to the left side of those stairs, really, you know, like really close. If you just skim by it, that is a big enough window for Klepto to still see you, and it will still like trigger the cutscene so that you can freely move about the island.
You just gotta hug that wall.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dansta!
Whoa, my God.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, the cap throw was already out, so yeah, it was just safer to die because the cap was still returning to Mario after that move.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. You don't lose too much time because of the death, thankfully, but that is quite a little unfortunate for sure.
Still good pace for Tylo. This for Dansta. This is excellent pace for Dansta. This is currently
right.
Yeah, +5 on his PB.
Not bad at all.
Oh, actually, now updating splits +6 on his PB out of Lost.
There we go.
What I was talking about was from Wooded.
That's still not too bad though, honestly. Like,
yeah, nothing.
Being that close in a race, it's pretty nice.
There isn't really much to talk about in terms of mistakes here. Other than that death, I guess.
Right. Alright, we've got Dansta now coming in hot. Tonight Metro. TiloTech about to start his journey through the Lost Kingdom. Very nice jump off the meme tree there. Ooh. Little bit of trap beetle love. Now, Night Metro's an interesting place because the movement is actually pretty cool in a good chunk of the instances, but at the same time, there's some stuff about Night Metro that are just honestly not nice, not very friendly. Danced with a very nice Goomba Heck there.
Death. People, someone should ask me about death count. I do know the one we just saw in Lost, but I'm not sure about the second one that you're referring to.
Tylo.
Oh.
I guess if we count both runners, then yeah, we're at 2.
Yeah. Okay. I thought they were referring to the Dansta died twice. I don't recall a second death.
That is a great question. Clarification. Again, it all comes back to communication. It's very important.
Yes.
Here we go. TiloTech having a bit of a better Lost.
The death loses like 2 seconds. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Okay. See again, communication. I now know.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, let's see what pattern the Wiggler gives Dansta here. Will the Wiggler be nice for once?
And that is that pattern. That is the pattern. I don't know the name of it. It's a pattern.
It is definitely a pattern.
When it stops, I might know it. Is that 5? That might be 5. It looks like a 5.
The number 5. Do all of them have names?
Yes,
like,
and they
do
all
have a name.
Yes, people have given them names based on their starting shapes and their ending shape, and that's how you identify them. So I don't know like what they mean, but if it stops, I can generally understand like what name it is, because the shape is just that looked like a 5. It's like the same idea of like when at Danger's run at GDQ when he got 7, and the only reason why I remember that he got 7 is because that we all screamed 7 at the end because we noticed that it looked like a 7. So we were like, it's probably the 7 pattern. Yeah, 7.
Probably. Very nice. Very nice. Oh man. Dansta, good dram there. Very nice drive-by. Love to see that. TiloTech, meanwhile, now climbing that. You know, it's not really a ladder. It's a beam.
It's pipe.
But,
yeah,
you know.
beam or pipe. Beam is probably a better term because there are pipes. Pipes being a different thing in Mario, so.
Ooh, landing right on the railing though for TiloTech. That jump is just, it's sketchy every time. Doesn't matter how good you are, I am concerned from the moment you jump off.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for people to implement doing doing the town hall skip from.
Me too.
Yes.
Me too. I want to see it. I really do.
Like, I don't see why people don't do it. Like, especially to the higher level runners, like, it's not that much of a change, is it? And you've, like, mastered mechanics of movement pretty well to the point where you should be able to save yourself in most situations.
I just, like, if I could avoid that tower, that'd be great. That'd be so nice. That's all, you know, that can't be too much to ask for, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
There we go. Tylo also going to be getting a 2-cycle wiggler. Very nice.
Don't know what that pattern was. It might have been the gallows. I think there's a gallows pattern.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah, like hangman or something.
Still talking about different stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. 'Cause it's not a tower that I'm talking about.
Town hall. Listen, I just think of town hall as a tower.
Yeah, I guess.
It's basically a tower.
I guess, but yeah, I'm talking about the inside. About like instead of climbing up to the climbing a bit higher to get the jump across town hall, you just do it from the chest. You can do it like right after you collect the moon. You don't have to climb up there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my first time hearing about that specifically.
Yeah, it can be done, and I feel like it could be done in runs by I can't do it, but like I feel like I've seen much more difficult tricks that are far less consistent than that be done in runs.
Fair enough.
And just save less time than that. So like,
high risk, low returns, but it does still save you some time, I guess. No, for real though, I do want tower skip, please. That'd be great.
No, that is terrible. If you're talking about the manipulation of flies on the outside of the tower to skip the entire thing, no. No, that is taps only.
I don't listen, it's doable, just not yet.
By computers. It is doable by frame perfect inputs. No. I don't even want to go into explaining what the hell you're talking about. Because that is, like, it is hard enough to, like watching it, you're like, it barely makes sense as to what's happening on screen when it's done. Explaining it, I don't feel, no, I'm good. No, I'm talking about the inside of Town Hall, Comfy. I'm not talking about the outside. Hi, Saren, what do you want?
Got Dansta here in the Snow Kingdom. I will absolutely judge Dansta on how much snow he leaves for Toad. 1000%, and he has left quite a good amount. We'll see if any disappears when Cappy's come back. You know, he's trapped in that blizzard. He's trying to keep himself as warm as he possibly can, and unfortunately, Dansta did leave a little bit of snow, but like not much of it.
Yeah, destroyed more on the way out.
You know what? Hold on. That's such a mood. That's like, you're like, oh hey, I'll leave you just a little bit of snow. Just kidding. See you later, nerd. Bye, Toad. I don't know, man. Could have been so much nicer, but it's okay. You know, whatever works, I guess. We're trying to get those moons. We're trying to go fast.
And yeah, seeing here in the in the stats that Dansta has not gone for ICC, so yeah, he's not attempting it. Does get Moon Clip here in Snow Kingdom though, so he's able to pull that off, no problem. I will also mention that they did have a. They did end up losing quite a bit of time to their PB in Metro Kingdom there. They're now at 22 seconds ahead. Or, sorry, 22 seconds behind their PB. So, I mean, it's still doable, but, yeah.
Ooh. Dansta getting right up on that moon spawn as the Spiny died. Very nice.
My chest saying that if you delay the chest jump, it doesn't save. I'm guessing they're talking about, like, what you were talking about. What I was mentioning about, like, that. And, yeah, I guess that makes sense of, like, how it's so hard to make it. It's hard to do it quickly.
Yeah.
Which does make sense.
Again, top runners, top level. That's what.
Yeah, I'm not saying like everyone should go for it. I'm just saying like
definitely not this goofball. Certainly not. But then again, nah. All right.
I mean, like, yeah, you really want to tell me that I mean, well, it definitely saves more time. I'll say that, but like you want to tell me that triple jump clip in the sewers and wooded is less risky than like is less consistent than making a jump across from a lower point. Like,
oh, see, that's the thing. You just gotta just do that clip and do it in 2-player. Then you're good. Get it much easier, more consistently.
Sure, Tyron does it. I'm not sure if he does it. I'd have to look.
Right, Dansta setting up for that dram with the setup list. Beautiful.
My God.
Once again, some pixels.
Yeah. Dansta, I saw from the reactions there, was not as sure about that landing as you seem to be there.
Gotta love those pixels, man. Gotta love those pixels.
I thought that might corner clip, to be honest.
Oh, that would have been worse, but a lot funnier.
Yeah.
I will admit.
No, that would not have been funny. I would not be laughing if that happened.
I'd be shocked. But I honestly, I might give it a little chuckle.
Okay. TiloTech successfully pulling off Snow Clip there.
Let's go. That triple jump with the extreme speed is so cool. I wish I was more consistent at it.
Yeah, it's some nice movement there.
It's so good looking. Oh. All right, TiloTech not going to be getting a Spiny Manip here, unfortunately. Dansta going to be coming into the second kingdom that has water theme to it. And I'm just going to take a quick moment to remind y'all, make sure that you guys are staying hydrated out there. It's really important to get that water in your body. I've got my gallon-sized water bottle next to me. It's great.
How do you carry that around with you?
I don't. I just leave it by my desk.
Oh,
because
okay,
I will drink at least half of it to 3/4 of it in one stream session. If I'm like, paying attention.
That makes sense. Oh, TiloTech's taking damage somehow during this movement.
Might have been like right as he captured a Goomba, I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, water. Put that stuff in your body. It's good for you.
Did not realize we were sponsored by water.
I mean, there's so much water in this game. I would certainly hope so.
Successful fish dip for Dansta, and is staying out of bounds as well. Most difficult part of out of bounds tricks, staying out of bounds.
I do appreciate that some of these moons have just some absolutely ridiculously large hitboxes. It's really dumb, but boy, do I appreciate that a lot.
I don't know if it's hitboxes of the moon itself or your hitbox of Mario.
That is a good point.
Because like our hitbox doesn't extend unless we're doing that spinny move.
Okay. Knowledge. Hitboxes. Oh, yeah. Dansta captured that fish a little too close to him.
Yeah,
So getting that successfully the second time at least.
Yeah, for people who have never tried that clip before, the game does understand that you are in a spot where you shouldn't be, but like you can kind of just negate like it pushing you out if you time the movement correctly, and that's all it is.
You just
and that's why it's so easy to clip out of bounds. Is like once you're outside of that area, there's just no collision over there.
Yeah.
So you can just swim right on through.
But yeah, that first part, just don't be too close. Don't be too close to that fish. It will do exactly what happened to Dansta there and just be like, hey, you shouldn't be there. Overall, though, this is pretty good. Pretty good seaside from Dansta there. Very clean movement. And just, just a small mistake with the fish clip.
Yeah. Yeah, Dansta pretty much a full seaside apart from TiloTech right now.
Yeah. Oh, and that's actually with slight stream delay in terms of Tilo's started just a little later.
That's a good point. Yeah, I wish we had Tilo's data so we could see what the gap is, but we just gotta go by estimates right now.
Sure do.
Cough, cough. Matsy in chat. Hi. You want to check on that? I don't know. Cough, cough.
I think the instance of that's probably Tylo's fault, but maybe not.
Who knows? Spirit skip coming down for Dansta there. That's a no issue.
It's definitely got to be like you got to have some massive speed to make sure you get far enough for that stick to work. Trick to work. Hello.
Yeah.
Again,
yeah.
English.
Good speed and some good vectoring as well. Vectoring isn't necessary, but it helps.
It really does. All right, we're going to see TiloTech. Did not go for fish clip, so just going to have to take a quick little swim through that little tunnel undersea. Meanwhile, Dansta nailing those slots once again, making it not really gambling because it's kind of a guaranteed outcome in this instance. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, nearly forgot a moon there.
I wonder if it was an input drop.
Probably.
It's really. Oh, speaking of actually input drops, I was trying to play my Switch last night, and then the drift on my right Joy-Con just got so extreme. Like it's been there. I know it's been there, but I've been working with it, and it was okay. But this time, like I couldn't even fix the drift.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, all right, time to send this into Nintendo.
Yeah. While you're talking, oh my god!
Oh,
talking
wow.
about that, the fork movement has been some interesting stuff going on here. They did try to go for the heart at the start of the room, trying to do heart room, fork room. But yeah, they missed that. And then Cappy just doing some weird homing there for a bit.
That was, oh my gosh. Cappy did not home into the right thing and then almost didn't home into the right thing. That was very nutty. This little spin pound there from Dansta as TiloTech now done with the Seaside Kingdom. Going to be joining Dansta. They'll once again both be in the same kingdom at the same time.
Yeah, Luncheon's definitely quite a bit longer than Seaside, so.
For sure. Very good with the first moon there from Dansta. Let's see what's his method for the second moon. Just gonna be another jump ground pound. Fair enough.
Well,
You're very standard. Oh, it's TiloTech.
Hmm.
Missing cell triple. Gonna be taking a quick little burn there.
Yeah, and I was saying that you set up Cappy so that you can jump on him, or you can vault off of him to get into the shot here. So that's really only movement that's needed between those two turnips.
I do enjoy seeing the bonk into the boiling pot. It is a very amusing moon get for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got Tylo taking out Spirit, so no Spiritless here. Dansta sets up for the triple block jump.
Yeah, that looked a little bit late on the triple jumps, on the start of the triple jump there. I get concerned. Is going to make it on the second try. Is going to be very careful with the invisible blocks, though. Revealing all of them, doing a rainbow spin, just making sure that they land on it.
I do still find it interesting. If you watch closely at the end of that, the start of that triple jump, it almost looks like Mario is just basically jumping off of the air. That's how late that jump needs to be.
Well, you see, there's a thing in platformers known as coyote frames, where
yes,
yeah. Okay, you're familiar with coyote frames. Cool.
I'm actually not, but I love the name.
It's a great name. Yeah, it is named after Wile E. Coyote. And yeah, it's basically that all good platformers will have like a little bit of a window after you leave a platform for a jump to still be performed. And pretty much every platformer has that because it's just a good thing to have. It just makes the game feel a bit smoother, and it's a bit more forgiving in some ways, but it also works out in a lot of different places. So yes, there are coyote frames in Odyssey.
It's the good stuff. Dansta coming in hot, saying that he had a great luncheon, and I would have to agree. That was some pretty good movement besides the weirdness in the Forks room. Oh, you're kidding. Okay, well,
yeah.
Listen.
I mean, he kind of messed up on the Invisiblock jump on the first try there. So yeah.
Well, I also forgot about that.
And Forks room. So,
well, I did. I mentioned Forks room.
Oh yeah. But
no,
yeah, those are the reasoning behind being like that was a bad luncheon.
I mean, listen, sarcasm is hard to find through text.
Yeah, that was a 622 luncheon. It's not good. It's not a good luncheon.
Well, Dansta now pulling up into the Community Kingdom, and I would like to let you all know, if you want to donate to the prize pool.
Oh, Tylo!
Not having a good time with those jumps, unfortunately.
Yeah, not even grabbing the turnip yet. You're gonna have to go back for it. Oh wait, this is not Spiritless. Never mind.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Dansta, wait, quick! You gotta rape this cheese. I know you're mid-run.
He's busy.
But I mean, listen.
It's ruined. He could look over for a second.
But no, yeah. If you want to donate to the prize pool of the SMO League here, you absolutely can by clicking the link. And not only that, the Cool Cat Gang will be hosting a community clash of the Super Mario Odyssey Any % variety coming up soon. You can sign up to that. I don't know what the command for the link is, but if you're here as the stream started, oh boy, was it recursive and looping on itself.
Yeah, there was an issue with that with the DSTA command when that was first implemented, so it's not unheard of for the recursion to happen there. But yeah, it's been fixed. It's not happening infinitely anymore. Saren, I'm sure you know the command if you want to drop that in chat. neither of us know the command, so.
Unfortunately, that is the one command I do not currently know because it's.
Well, it
too
was
new.
literally made today, hence why there were issues with it.
And Dansta unfortunately did not see the cheese break. That's okay though. Still had a pretty good ruined kingdom from what I saw out of the corner of my eye, looking at everything. Could be wrong. Could be calling me on my bluff. You know.
But anyway, yeah, the community clash. Anyone can sign up for it. You don't have to be a top runner to sign up for the community clash. Everyone is welcome. There is for the first weekend, there is a qualifiers. If you make it through the qualifiers, you will be welcome back for the second weekend. So yeah.
Come join me as somebody who just has a 114 single player, because it's not the thing that I focus on for SMO. Do it. It'll be a lot of fun.
You disabled the command. Well, if I just scroll up a little bit, I can just copy and paste it. So there you go.
Perfect. But also, yeah, join the Discord. You can also do that. Also, you could probably you should subscribe to the Cool Cat Gang channel. Subscribing on YouTube is completely free. It's not going to cost you anything. And you can even drop a like on the stream.
Yeah, and see how useful it is for me to just copy and paste the link, because right after I did it, someone asked, "Can I get a link for signups?" Well, there it is, right above you.
I don't think it's actually.
Yeah, it doesn't look clickable, but you can copy paste it.
I can't even see it. Funny enough. Weird.
Did it get deleted because it's a link?
Probably. Here, I got. Wait. Let me just.
Sarah, give us mod permission. I have mod permission in the other.
There's the link.
Channel. Why don't I have mod permission here?
Take the link. Delete
I
those
don't see the
spaces.
message either. Didn't see that message either.
Dang it! I tried. Look, I tried. It's got to be forums.gle that didn't like it. That's my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can join the Discord. Check our Twitter. We've got the link there as well.
Should have made me a mod, Saren, and then I could actually advertise our tournaments properly. We're both in CCG. You can trust us.
We both are. Now, to be fair, I can understand not wanting to give an account name that long moderation.
That was the strangest bird list I've ever seen.
Where do you find up in the server? Check announcements.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. I'm not a mod. How would I make you a mod? You should make more people mods.
Saren, listen.
Saren, we know you have the passwords to Cool Cat Gang. I don't know why you haven't made yourself mod yet on this channel. Just like having mods in Twitch chat is useful, having mods in a YouTube chat is also useful. Although, I mean, like, this chat has not been quite as active as our Twitch chat. Which, we should change that. People should come live. We are live on YouTube now. If you're watching the VOD, we do stream live on YouTube now. So, keep locked on schedule and you can watch the streams live on YouTube.
Oh.
What the? That was a complete whiff on Zarbamba.
Thanks, Cappy. I'm definitely gonna blame that one on Cappy. Unfortunate.
Also, like the video. If you're watching the VOD, if you're watching the stream, like it.
Give it a big old thumbs up. Ah, man. Very unfortunate Dansta having just a little bit of trouble with the Harriet fight. I know there were some runners out there who would have said, man, should have done Harriet second. Could have avoided that entirely, but Twitch alt is optional. It's only if you will be streaming on a Twitch alt. I kind of understand Twitch alts, but at the same time, I don't.
It's viewer averages.
Yeah, I guess.
It's to not screw up your stats, your metrics.
I just know
most people aren't going to be watching your stream; they're going to be watching the race that you're restreaming too.
You'd definitely be surprised. I know there are, like, I've definitely seen a few where there's a stream happening on a different channel, and there's still, like, actually a decent amount of chatters in the normal stream. Obviously, yes, it won't be as much as the normal stream, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Looked like we had a relatively decent, again, besides the Harriet, it looks like the topper fight was pretty good there from Dansta. Ooh, all right. Will we see the crate?
Nope.
I
I don't know if you're aware of it, but yeah, you have to break both. I have to break 2 boxes. One in each row in order for Pipeless to be doable. Or
yeah, I got it.
Usually what I see.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've seen Pipeless, that's for sure.
I've seen it before, but yeah, it's still not really gone for a lot. It is not a hugely consistent strat for what time it saves, so yeah, makes sense. TiloTech not going to be going for Birdless. Nearly took damage as well, but actually killed the Pokio in the process there. So will not be taking damage. Never mind. Takes damage from Pokios and bombs in the way.
Well,
that's an awkward camera angle. I don't blame them for taking damage there.
yeah, it's a little sketchy. It does in fact happen sometimes. Oh, it should be high enough. Okay, all right, we're good.
Yeah, they're there. They made it.
Good. Dansta riding high on top of that mech. Wow. Okay. Very nice. Actually getting the target acquired there.
Was that fast TA or not? I wasn't watching really.
Well, I think it was considered fast because Dansta did not go for the cap dive.
Fast TA is where you like do a bunch of where you like gain a bunch of height before you get knocked away, so that you are higher. And that
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna put a question mark on that.
Can you like do like a ground
pound
one. Jump into? Yeah, did you do a ground pound jump before? Oh, it was fast TA. Okay, thank you, Dansta, for just telling us because it's hard to explain.
Always helpful. Always helpful. Zach in the box attempting to scare the chat. I did have to blink for a second, make sure that I did see that. Very nice.
Yeah.
And interesting enough, Tilo actually ended up going for Harriet first as well. So there is no dispute between these two runners on which bunny they like to go to first.
Yeah.
Also, I have been holding back the entire time, but I do need to say it. Troy, I appreciate your icon. It's pretty great.
Oh, I love my icon. Yeah,
I
did
so
actually
good.
see someone else in the server using the like the final frame where it's just Elephant Mario. But I feel like people didn't like look at the frame by frame transformation into the elephant and how cursed it is. And
it's so good. It's amazing. It's amazing. The in between frames for a lot of things are like often looked over, but my gosh, are they quite amusing sometimes.
Okay, Dex Grant asking question chat. Yeah, if you're part of a team, if you're part of a sponsor, like how Anime and I are part of the CCG team, we are not just commentators.
Plan B Esports.
Yeah, has the Plan B Esports logo there. So if you are sponsored by a team, some of the higher level speedrunners do actually have sponsors. Not dope. A lot. It is dope. Speedrunning is an esport. Sponsor.
It really is. It's not
e-sport.
easy. Like, I can guarantee you that when I'm doing speed runs, like, I do in fact start sweating.
Wow. I usually don't. Maybe my hands, but other than that, like, not much.
You know, to be fair, maybe it's because it gets really hot in this room in the summer. That might really be it. But
yeah, I mean, like, in the same respect, that doesn't necessarily need to be the reason behind it being considered an esport. It's still competitive video game. It's still a video game competition, which is literally what just esports is. So that's all it needs to be. We're not arguing if speedrunning is a sport here. We're arguing if it's an esport, and it's still the video games being played competitively. So yeah, it's still an esport.
Dansta getting that nice second quick hat here on the Bowser fight. TiloTech finishing up that mech with not too many issues, if I saw that correctly. Very nice.
And yeah, always have to help. I will say here, by the way, Dansta, while not on PB pace anymore, they are still on 58 pace, which would be their first 58 of the tournament if they are successful with it. I'm saying it here because this is a very safe spot. They're not necessarily going to mess up on the 58 here. They could mess up on the escape sequence, certainly, but this spot, not so much. And they're already aware of the pace that they're on, so it's not like I'm really doing too much by saying it here.
Well, Dax, thank you very much. We absolutely appreciate all the followers, all the viewers. Like, you guys are what really help us out here.
Yeah, and welcome to the Discord as well, because I'm sure that was your first time joining the Discord.
Woo!
We're good community. We talk. If you go into the general section, you will see me sharing all of the frames of Mario transitioning into an elephant.
Would recommend. Would recommend the look. It's great.
It's very good. I did share it to a lot of different Discord servers because it is so cursed and at the same time so amazing. The one I chose is just one that fits really well into a square. It's actually not my favorite frame.
Nice.
My favorite frame is probably like the really tall one.
Oh yeah, that one's great. It's so cursed.
Okay, DSS, 2DSS though, coming out from Dansta first try.
First try, making it look like it's not the hard strat that it actually is. Very smooth.
Didn't even have to pull that out, by the way. Would still be on 58 pace if they didn't do that. So like, there was no reason for it. They're plenty in the lead, and yet they're just just showing it off.
And now we are in the cat jam room. Get your cat jams out. This is the biggest place that we like to see all of y'all cat jam. The song, like, it's honestly kind of incredible that Nintendo's like, hang on, what if we made just this one room have some incredibly banger music? And it's very much appreciated.
It is definitely a banger. We need more covers of this song. I've heard a couple. But we need more covers of this song. There's way more covers of Jump Up Superstar than there are of this one.
That's true, yeah. There we go. Dansta going to be finishing off here. I believe that is a 58-45. Not a bad finish at all. Again, within a minute of his personal best, which honestly in a race setting, definitely something to hope for.
Also, is that a sub 5 moon?
Man, hang on. Let me try and do some of that math. No, it is not, unfortunately. It's,
okay, I was very confused.
It's close. Yeah, it's a 5-10. It's a 5-10,
okay.
basically.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 5
Am I reading things wrong?
Maybe. I see a 52-42 mech and then 57-52. Oh, I'm looking at PB. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the wrong places.
No, I was looking in the wrong place.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a sub 5.
Yeah, no, it's not.
No, are you
Wait,
sure?
is it? Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, 456.89. I just confirmed it in chat. Yeah, it was sub 5 moon. That's
nice.
Stupid. That is stupid to be getting in a race.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good, for sure. TiloTech, meanwhile, going to be finishing up that final hat on the Bowser fight here. And we'll once again be in the escape sequence.
Yeah, best. Wow. So not a gold, not a gold because ILs to do better, but that's the first time. Yeah. Oh, first time, first try 2DSS. Nice.
Man, that's definitely an achievement.
Yeah, Dansta feeling pretty confident today. Definitely pulling off a lot of good tricks in their run. I mean, like the early game was excellent, and then moving into late game, there was some trouble, but pulling it off at the end there with a fantastic moon. But TiloTech still going through their Moon Kingdom there. What was Dansta's final time? Dansta got a 58:45. I don't know why it didn't update there on the layout. Usually it does show where the personal best is when they finish, but it's not.
It's possible. I could, it is entirely possible. Saren's making spaghetti. It could be wrong, but it's very possible. There is a possibility.
That's
very nice on those 2D skips from TiloTech, getting both of them.
Yeah, and that is I gotta go over to the stats page. Give me a second here. That is the that is the 458 or better of the season.
Very nice.
We're only in the second week as well.
Yeah, like I think we should definitely make that clear. We are only in the second week, and yeah, already some hot bangers.
Yeah, and I will also mention, of all the players that are capable of 57s, they have all achieved 58 or better in the tournament so far. So anyone who has a PB of 57 or better in the tournament, in the league, has achieved a 58 or better as a run, in the race.
That's insanely consistent, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, Tylo gonna be finishing up this one with a mid 102.34.
Yeah, the one and only 57 in the league so far, which impressive that we even have one yet, is from Buster Donkey.
All right, and it looks like we have Dansta in the booth here. Dansta, GG's on your run. How are you feeling about that one?
Pretty good. I mean, especially like early game was really good, and then Moon, of course. Worst thing, of course, Luncheon. That was horrible.
Yeah.
I lost like 30 seconds in Luncheon and 20 in Bunnies, so just those two was like almost 50 seconds, and I still got a 58.45. So,
well, you did bring it back in the end there. I gotta say, like that Moon Kingdom, I see here on the comparisons, you went from plus 106 to plus 53. So like, you saved a lot of time in that Moon Kingdom.
Moon is always the split where I can save the most amount of time to my PB, like literally every time.
Mm-hmm.
Same for this time.
Yeah, especially this time. That was a great Moon Kingdom.
Yeah. Now I just gotta get 2 days as first try and a PB attempt.
Yeah. And by the way, when I was asking before about goals, this is kind of what I was alluding to. You being capable of getting a 58 now, getting a 58 in the races. Like it seemed like, it's not.
I'm hoping
it's a specific statistic that you might have not known about. That you're the only 57 player that had yet to get a 58 or better in the season.
Yeah, I mean it was only my second race, so
Yeah. It's true.
All right. Tylo, how did you feel about that run? How are you feeling personally?
Pretty upset. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think I had some good kingdoms, but that wouldn't really. I mean, I think I had knocked it out for me.
The Wooded was definitely a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
A lot of your other kingdoms, I will say, were solid, and sometimes that's the best that you can ask for.
Yeah. I mean, after the Wooded,
you can really do, right?
Yeah. It was just, after the Wooded, I was just like, okay, let's just try to finish this.
What ended up being your final time there? I think we
102.31.
Okay.
Yeah. But GG's.
GG.
I mean, it does beat your best time of the season so far. I mean, one of the races.
I mean,
still improvements.
I guess.
Kind of an insult.
I'm
Yeah.
finding silver linings, okay?
I appreciate the
Alright.
effort. It's
All
fun.
right. Well, GG's again, both Dansta and Tylo. We appreciate you guys coming on in and doing the race for us today. Everybody else out there, you're going to want to stick around. We've got some more races coming up after this one.